Give me just a sec.
Acquire them as targets and kill them before they detect and kill you.
All right, stop doing that. You're moving it. You don't move it. Get back. Thanks. All right. Yeah, because I had like some of my cousins touching the laptop here, and sometimes,
okay.
yeah, sometimes they mess up my recordings. So
Yeah.
like they disconnect the recording device, and I will kill them. If they do that. Okay. All right. So welcome to our training session number 2.
Alright.
And all right, and like yeah, but before we continue with the abilities stuff, let's learn some. Yeah, you know how to taunt.
Yeah.
But let's learn some of the basic stuff in order to make your victories as stylish as possible.
Alright.
You already know how to humble wall, and let's learn how to dino walk. And this is what you're gonna do. You see me?
Yeah.
You know how to do that? Oh,
Mm,
sorry.
I'm not sure. But
Well, I'll tell you how. What you do is that you hold the high profile button, and you kind of tap the left stick. You tap it like repeatedly. You don't release the high profile button. But you know you have to kind of tap it for a small time, and then you tap it again. La 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 la. I love dino walking. Dino walking is the is the main way to show your superiority over the opponents.
yeah. I was going on a good run there. I think I had like a couple there.
Oh yeah, you're kind of doing it. So this is us just having fun, because training is not all about rough stuff. It's also about having fun.
Exactly.
Okay. So yeah, there you go. You will have to practice that in order to be a true assassin.
Dino.
Okay. Yeah, dino walking like a dinosaur. All right. So let's get on with the abilities thing.
Alright.
Okay, so. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know if you know this. You can switch. Yeah, I think you saw it. You probably saw it in one of my previous videos. But you can switch your ability set at any time by holding the back button and the A button on your Xbox controller. Do you know that?
What?
you,
What?
you didn't know that?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That was like my first tip of the day. I think it was episode 48. I don't remember. I'm not completely sure. Or it was either 48 or 49. I know that the name of the episode is AC3 Impressions and Other Stuff. That's the
You know
name
what?
of.
That's exactly what I was watching until you messaged me on Skype. It was AC3 First Impression. I'm not even kidding. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So. Yeah.
But
So like.
I just started it, so I guess I couldn't watch the intro to it. But that's awesome.
Yeah. Like. Yeah. The opening tip of the day was this. You know, it was like really awesome when I first discovered this. I was like, oh my god, how did I do this? What the fuck is this?
But it costs that green. It says it costs 10 Abstergo points, though, right?
Oh yeah, it does. And not 10. It costs 80. It costs 80. It also depends on the mode. Like depending on the mode, it costs a different amount. And it also depends like how many times you have done it on that specific match, because every time you do it, it gets more expensive.
Oh.
And also, like due to a recent patch, Ubisoft increased the, or more like Abstergo, Abstergo increased the price on changing the sets. So
Yeah.
it was like 60 before, I think, but now it's like 80 is the lowest. But that's the general idea. So you know you don't want to overdo it, but it can really come in handy sometimes.
Yeah.
And also, sometimes you're playing against people that you just want to win. So if you have to switch the sets at some point just to win, believe me, you will do it. You don't care. You don't care about 100 Abstergo points. Abstergo credits.
You have no idea how many times I've chosen the wrong ability set in Manhunt. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. It happens to me too, like in Wanted, and sometimes I switch modes. I go like to deathmatch or something like that, and I want to use a different set, but accidentally I choose the same set.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks to that, that's not a problem anymore.
You just cost. Oh wow, that's awesome.
All right, so after knowing that, we wanna learn something. Do you have a set with disguise?
Yeah, I have disguise right now.
Okay, so like one of the first abilities you want to learn to use because it's disguise, and the reason you want to learn to use it is because using disguise, it increases your stealth skills. So if you want to be a deathmatch player, you really want to learn how to use disguise. And the benefit of it is that you will not only learn to use disguise, but you will also learn how to mimic NPC behavior. Because the key to using disguise, it is not only disguising, it's being as NPC-like as possible, you know?
Yeah, no, I follow. That's very true, actually.
Yeah, so, like, if I were to make a guide in abilities, the first ability I would recommend everyone to practice is disguise. Because after you learn to use that, you can learn all the other abilities and you retain the benefits of disguise, which is that you learn how to mimic NPC behavior properly. And even if you don't have disguise, you become a better player just because you learn to use it.
Exactly, so it makes you just a better stealth player.
Exactly. Okay, so let's start with the key points of disguise. Disguise has an activation time, so you don't want to be seen. You don't want to be seen when you activate it, right?
Yeah.
And when you do activate it, you want to make sure that you're in the right position so that you take full advantage of the disguise. All right. So like, if you're gonna use it offensively, you want to make sure that you're close enough that you will have enough time to reach your target before your disguise wears off. Because if it wears off when you're just like close to them, they're gonna see you. You're gonna become like completely evident. Like, hey, I'm your pursuer. And that will be the equivalent of not even using disguise at all. So if you're gonna do that, you may as well not even use disguise.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a waste. Yeah.
Yeah, so previously I would use cooldown on disguise because I wanted to use as many disguises as possible per match. But and especially for deathmatch, this is true because disguise has a problem, and it's that as soon as you kill or stun a pursuer, your disguise wears off.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that. I honestly don't know why Abstergo, in other words, Ubisoft, decided to make it that way because, yeah, like disguise is the only ability that promotes stealth, and it doesn't get a hidden bonus because in ACB it had a glitch. You would say a glitch or a buff, depending how you see it, but it had a buff that when you use disguise, your kill, if you were not in high profile, you will get a hidden kill. And also, if you were in the middle of a chase and you use disguise, and you were out of your line of sight, out of the line of sight of your pursuer, you will get you will hide. You know, you will escape using a hidden escape. But that doesn't happen anymore. So yeah, like technically using disguise before, it was the same as going into a blend group, but now it is not like that. So yeah, they removed that benefit that disguise had in ACB. And also, it still has the disadvantage that if you kill or stun, it wears off. But the question is why? Why does it work? Well, we're not gonna ask Ubisoft questions here because the game is already there and it works like it works. So let's just be happy. Let's just be happy with that, right?
Yeah, let's just be happy we can disguise.
Yeah, and hopefully maybe if they see this video in the future, you never know. Maybe they'll change it.
Yeah,
Who knows, right?
Then we'll have to remake this commentary.
Yeah, and we'll have to apologize for our insults, which we didn't say, which we didn't say in the video, but like after the video ended, we just cursed everything.
Yeah.
All right, so well, this game is over. We'll just continue on the next game.
All right.